Hello, everyone. I'm Charles Calhoun, aka the Shadetree Pro, here at the beautiful Grand Vista Marriott in Orlando, Florida. Um, been thinking about what can I do to really push this top down, you know, uh, to the next level, and more importantly, in a sense, is to give those people the opportunity to really understand what I've done with top down with this new understanding in the golf swing. So for 2025, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a membership uh, um, for my YouTube. The cost of that membership is going to be $9.99, and that is going to be for everyone, from the millionaires who may watch my channel to the people who get up and go to work every single day, for minimum wage, whatever it is. It's the price is going to be $9.99, and like I said, that's what uh, less than $120 a year. But that's going to be for me providing some of the best information. And what I mean by the best information, and I'm talking about, I mean, really bringing everything together in the sequenced order. I remember a story with my grandfather when we was driving around. I may have told many of my top downers this story before, is that we were driving around and looking at all these beautiful homes. And Granddaddy said to me, he said, grandson, what you think is so important about these homes? What's the most important thing? And then I, of course, start shouting all the vanity. And Mo Norman said that vanity is a luxury of fools. So I'm talking all the vanity that I see, that most of us see, in essence, even a lot that we see in teaching, the vanity. But then my granddad, he reached down in the console and he pulled out a little nail. And I talk about this story. As I say, I call it the little nails. And he said, grandson, he said, if you went through there and you pulled out all those little nails, in a sense, he said, a whole lot of those homes or whatever would just basically fall apart. And he said, that's the same thing about in life. He said it's the little things that we don't pay attention to is what allows us to stay together, that allow things to work in the way that they're supposed to. No different from just a little tape or something of that nature. One little bolt here, a little shear pin that goes inside of a lawnmower. I mean, all these little things, and that's what I'm going to really start breaking down in my membership area. I'm gonna really start lining you up, getting you ready to get some things. I'm gonna do is show you some of my strategies that I use out on the golf course. In a sense, I'm gonna really break down and really put some real emphasis on building your routine, getting your mind, your body, getting your soul ready for your ability to play golf, whether you're playing at an amateur level, professional level, whether you're trying to make it into college or something of that nature. My years in the military, I learned a lot about being a leader. I learned a lot about how to keep yourself focused. And many people play golf with me. They know that one of my strengths is my ability to keep myself calm, be able to focus when I get out on the golf course, stay within the moment, in essence. And I do a pretty good job of that. And I want to be able to share that with my members, to let my members, really enjoy what Top Down is doing for you. Because as I said before, I try to make it simple. Every one of my Top Down members out there, every one of you will be starting from exactly the same point. SCAP goes up, SCAP comes down, simply because you got to get the club up and you got to bring it back down to strike the golf ball. I know it's been so much confusion in the golf swing, but you all are telling me, I'm not telling you, you all are telling me, hey, Shadetree, this SCAP up, this SCAP down, I don't care what anyone says. This stuff works. What I'm doing is I'm bringing clarity. There's been so much confusion in the golf, in the game of golf, and especially when it comes to the golf swing. You all know what I do. I listen to people, and they say that about what's a good teacher, what's not a good teacher. And I listened to certain things. I was listening to a gentleman, and he said, hey, Charles, a good teacher is someone who can communicate and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, okay, that sounds good, but let me ask you a question. If you're communicating the wrong information, does that make you a good teacher or does that make you a bad teacher? Especially if the information is not correct. So would you rather have someone that maybe not considered as quote quote so structurally a good teacher, but they providing you with great information that works? I consider myself to be someone who provides great information because I'm a pusher. I push my people. I push them. I mean, that's what I did as a captain back in my high school days in football, and that's what I did as a squad leader when I was in the military. So I got a lot of things that I'm definitely want to, go into that I really, really want to help you all get better because I'm watching you all, and I appreciate the people who've stuck with me for years about what I'm doing with Top Down. And now I do need to go to this membership platform so I can really, really get you all to really, really start understanding, and I mean really start putting like I said, putting those little nails together to make you the best golfer that you possibly can be. Also in that, I'm working all the details out of exactly what I want to provide. This is not going to be one of those, hey, come up here and hit 10 balls and I'll do this. I mean, that's not what I want to do. I just want to bring you 100% complete golf. What it is about golf, not no fancy numbers, what I'm hitting here. And once you learn how to swing the golf club the proper way, that you can go out there and you can go anywhere you want probably around and get any kind of numbers that you want. That's you. And that's work. And that's how I want to help other people. I just want to teach the raw dog of golf and what it is to get that club up, bring it back down, and back up to finish. That's what I'm trying to get, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it as simple as picking up the Sunday newspaper and just reading it. I'm going to stay that way. I've always committed to being that type of teacher, and that's what I continue to do. So like I said, that's what's going to be new for 2025. Hey, stay tuned as I make a few more of these videos and kind of tell you and keep reminding you about, the membership program that I'm going to set up for my YouTube. Once again, it's only going to be $9.99 a month. Of course, that's reoccurring. But the thing is, it helps me help you. We've got something good going with this YouTube, whether the industry or the world wants to talk to us or whatever. Hey, it doesn't matter. You all out there, you're the people. The people is what make the industry. And if what I'm doing is good and it's making you better, then hey, you know what? That's good enough for me. Hey, remember, I'm Charles Calhoun, aka the Shadetree Pro. And don't forget, y'all people, I'm a former member of the Golf Channel hit show, The Big Break, the original C Money. But now I'm Charles Calhoun, aka the Shadetree Pro, here at the beautiful Grand Vista Marriott in Orlando, Florida, where I own my business under the Shadetree. Now I'm bringing this membership to you all because, like I said, y'all been good to me, and now I need to be good to you. And I mean, give you, as I said, that raw dog information to make you the best golfers that you possibly can be. As the saying goes, just because something works doesn't mean it cannot be improved. Charles Calhoun, aka the Shadetree Pro, always good golfing.